We forgot to record, but basically we got an armor, a fame armor, kind of good. Well, let's compare it to like this armor over here with an attachment. 240 for minus 30. It's actually 230 minus for minus 30. This seems very good, very light. So I should give it to anyone who's having a little bit of fatigue problem right now. Looks like it's gonna be Kit Porner. He has really low HP though. He's not gonna reach 80 on level 11. But with Iron Jaw, maybe 70 is enough with Iron Jaw. I don't want to have to pick Colossus on him or Gifted. Okay, maybe we can use him as a experiment and see how well do a maybe 70 HP, 65 maybe HP guy do with a Battle Forge, low HP Battle Forge. And compare to ISO, a high HP Battle Forge. Let's see, 62 versus 90. Mr. Big Hammer is doing okay. Well, I'm happy with that, of course. Okay, let's go back. Well, you need a perk to Indomitable or Reach Advantage right now. I think Reach Advantage is more important. We are going to fight Noble Army. Indomitable is not that necessary, and yeah, it's gonna take a while for him to level up to 11. Other bird can use a crossbow now. Good. Next one should be quick hand for him, and then is nimble. Once he get nimble, is Battle Forge Hammer. Wow, this guy could be a very high HP Battle Forge guy, but his defense is iffy. I need to see how good his defense is before I can give him the hammer. The hammer tends to get less reach advantage compared to the sword. Oh, I got this scale armor. Okay, nice. So it's like the scale armor is actually a little bit heavy, but it is more armor on 235 is enough on him. It's give him a lot more fatigue. Nice. Don't know what I'm gonna build you yet. Could be hammer, and I do need hammer guys in my company, but unluckily he's one of the lower melee skill guy. So how do maybe I try a super high HP Battle Forge guy with 3-star in HP and Colossus. That seems like a waste. Well, we have all the loot already. We don't need to fight these. We can fight them on our way back to the battlefield. Saving time, maximizing loot. Okay, we can use this too. Put it on this guy. So yeah, very tanky now. That's like my kind of like my best armor. Better even than this one. Let's repair everything that we are going to sell. Okay, Random fame armor is random. Nice. Another camp here. A bunch of undead around here somewhere. I mean around this part. I would like to go and find some recruits. Do a little bit of quest. Maybe a caravan quest up there. If I don't find any caravan quests, I can just go and check out these random camps while I make my way back to the battlefield. The war is still isn't here. It's still not here. I need the tools. Follow the tracks. I don't think it's worth doing follow the track quest anymore. Well, this is what I'm looking for. Escort caravan to Duster Festa is the big citadel with 3 shops. This is the war, huh? No, this is a patrol. I can do this easily with all the camp nearby. But the caravan quest seems so good. How much are they buying for? 17. It's not that high. But we have to sell them. Just save some time. We don't need this many patch skin. Maybe I can keep one, and once I find a what is it called? Petrified Scream. I can make one necklace. But I don't even have access to taxidermist anymore to make. Yeah, let's sell one of them away. Don't need to keep this long axe unless I plan to fight Shrats. He's gonna be plenty of long axe to come. Okay, let's see about the pickaxe. I want to know how much it's worth. Seems like it could be worth 100. I want to do the caravan quest so bad, and I think I will. So let's sell everything. We need the money. It feels a little bit sad to be selling items at such low price. 17. We're gonna make a lot more money if we sell them at like 20. But I don't have time to go and find a good place to sell. With that time I could use it to go fight camps and get more XP. I can't make use of this X right now. I do want to, but I can't. Okay, so okay, this patrol quest, Hillstadt, Birkenstrand and Grafenhaven. Grafenhaven has nothing, no shop. Birkenstrand No shop. Hillstadt has 1 armor. I'm not doing that. Yeah. I can't afford any good armor and any good frame armor. They're gonna cost like 30k. I do want to go and it hurts. I want to stay here a little bit before I take this quest. Let's see. This quest is gonna take me through Dornan at least. Through this town, I hope. And then straight up to Dusterfester, so we can still pass 2 towns where I can find some good recruits. Yeah, let's do the caravan. They are really worth doing. Hopefully I can find some cheap tools on the way. Still keeping some one quality wood in the inventory. For the war bow, what is this? Okay, the war hasn't come just yet. They're coming so... The war is really late. I would imagine they come at day 80, but no. Can't visit that town. I don't want... I would like to visit Dornan too. So yeah, looks like we can. War is upon it. That's fast. Okay. Instantly. We have ourselves not much. 1 eagle eye caravan which we don't need. Not much here. This guy is actually super cheap. Wow. I don't like Bastard that much, but he's really cheap. I mean, the salary is cheap. Level 3 for only 16 crown. Okay, no tools here. We can sell this. Alright. I want the tools, man. Well, I can find the tools up in the big camp. I mean, up north at the big towns. Armor, nothing. Okay, fine. I mean, this town is gonna provide me with a bunch of caravan quests in the late game. What is this? As the caravan rests, picking around, you make sure no one is looking. He leaves the lead on a crate. Gems shock about inside, shimmering sharply in what little light there is. He closed the lid. Oh no, we are doing this contract. We don't need the money. Looks like we're going to this town at night though. That's a shame. Wow, we can't visit it. They are gonna have very cheap amber. The Bones Warden, Zunheim. Zunheim is a very crappy town. I can kill them and get the ambition done. But, well, we shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, that's just bad manner. We are fighting for this, like, this faction anyway. There should be plenty of mercenaries for me to kill, but we are just a little bit unlucky. Big footprint of beast here. I don't know what can be this big. Oh, what now? Very big. 23 Naxxeras. Alright. Okay. We're gonna get well supplied here. Hopefully something nice and fame for me. Give it to me, come on. Fame warbow. No. Fame weapon. A bunch of them, but not good. This crappy fame 3-headed flails. We have debunked this. Though these are crap. Murderous Swiftblade. Damn it, where is my fame? Great sword. Give it to me. Well, this one is pretty good. It's just not worth the money, I think. Not worth the money. And I don't like minus. If it's -6, then I will heavily consider it, but -7. I'm a little bit too picky with the purchasing of fame items. Those are cheap, so I can buy them. Have a bunch of food. Well, so since we are here, there's no going back anymore. Okay, let's look at the recruit. We don't have anyone worth hiring. I do like some hunters. I need more archer. We can visit Hildenburg right now and go back to raiding, or we can like go kill this camp. I don't want to waste time. Let's go right back. The worry is here. Hopefully we get some nice fame thing or some nice recruit here. Also give me a quest to go kill some noble army. We have been killing them, but killing them and get paid for that is much nicer. Nope. Well, a little bit unlucky. Can we find some cheap tools? Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buy one like a prize for good luck. What do we do now? Are we going down here again and like try to find some quest to do? Killing the noble army seems. If we want the war to end soon, we need to do like contracts. Just killing them randomly is gonna take very long for the war to end. We will be able to find this mercenary company soon enough. I want to go back here. I want to find some more recruits. Maybe another caravan quest. There's gonna be plenty of caravan quests down here. We have 3 big trade towns and 2 very good destinations. Okay, yeah, I think so. We can kill some stuff on the way if we see them. We do want to fight constantly. Let's cut through here and explore this fog over here. 19 undead, that seems good. Just some XP for me. Okay, 1 necromancer camp. Yeah, right, good. Nice. Let's put Otmar back in there. Repair this. I want to find some nice high ground to fight on. We don't want to fight here. They can't reach me. I can feel like we will get a lot of fame item to buy on this map late game. Let's just farm up the money. The fame item will come. don't like this armor is very nice for now, but I don't like them because medium armor just not gonna cut it late game when you have to tank enemies. When there's so many of them that the damage is just unavoidable. Then you don't want medium armor, you want heavy armor. Like Fame 350 armor with a lean worm attachment slap on it is gonna be like almost 400 on the body armor, and with the helmet maybe let's put like 310 in there, so we can round it up to 310 plus 390 is 800 total armor for Battle Forge. That's insane. Wow, that's crazy. Battle Forge is 5%. Okay, so you reduce 40% 40% damage to armor on the first hit, and it will be reduced eventually. But more armor you have, the longer it takes for the enemies to start attacking, to start like doing damage to you. I think 400 durability chest armor is gonna take, I think, maybe 3 times longer for enemy to get through compared to 200 armor. So it's Battle Forge. You just want more armor. I don't know if the Kraken attachment that gives you 10% damage reduction just flat out to body armor is better, or the Lingworm is better. Lingworm gives you 40 more durability, so it's only 40, but it just, the more you have, the more it gets exponentially more powerful. And we will have to fight a lot of Lingworms for the blood and the skill. Very valuable. I actually don't have a good strategy for Lingworms. I used a bunch of backliner and maybe 1 or 2 tank with shields. They don't hit me that much, but when they do, it hurts. So I am trying to find another strategy, a better one, if it exists. Normally after every Lingworm fight I ended up with like minus 400 tools. But it's well worth it for the crafting material. The Lingworm acid just straight through like all warlords and even some of the bosses, even the Kraken. 25% of the total body armor per turn. So it takes 5 ticks. Some of the boss they like the Kraken, they have resilient. So instead of 3 turns for the flask of acid, it's only 2 turns. So you kind of have to throw 2 flasks at the Kraken to get through his armor. But you, yeah, it makes a lot of fights easier. Orc Warlord, they tend to like stay kind of far away, like they don't like to jump in there right away. So just throw a bottle of Linguam blood at him, and some of the nearby orc could be affected also. And by the time they come to you, he has no armor anymore, and you just smash him. You may even net him down, so that he can't reach you. Yeah, net and Linguam are sit, and Warlord is easy. What do I want with him? He is a, well, I call him a tank, but not anymore. He's gonna be a damage dealer now with 70 HP melee skill. Is not too bad. The veteran level is gonna come whenever I find a fame 200 mace for him. He's gonna be able to kill a lot of things. So this is a pretty standard. What? Yeah, instead of reach advantage, and what am I missing here? So I use 2 perks on him, Gifted and Colossus. So I sacrifice reach advantage, which he doesn't need because he used a mace. 200 mace also has no AoE. Just go with Killing Frenzy. I want him to be a damage dealer also late game. We want all of us to be damage dealer. Why have to tank when you can just simply kill enemies? I still don't know what to build with him just yet. It depends on his melee defense, really. Looks like we can take this camp down before nightfall. Okay, we don't need this high ground actually. It's gonna make the fight a lot longer. Oh, maybe let's get down there. Kid opponent is level 10 now. Okay, doing a lot of experiments with like how much HP do I need. I don't think I will feel comfortable with like 62 HP at level 11. But let's see. I might be surprised, and if I can get away with 60 HP Battleforge Brother, then we're gonna get a lot more stats in fatigue and attack and defense, which they are never enough. Well, 60 HP is gonna be tough because he does have this iron jar, so he might not get injured quite easily, but he still will take damage, full damage from like puncture and miasma and crossbow. So the low amount of HP it will be annoying, to say at least, if not just straight up a disadvantage for him compared to Isof with 90 HP. 90 is plenty in my opinion. Last time I did 80 on all of my front line, and I found 80 to be quite enough. 90 should be plenty. I want to know if 60 is okay enough. How about 70 is okay? A lot of people say 70 is fine. Well, and I think it is fine, but fine is not good. I want to be really comfortable, very strong, able to tank a lot of miasma in you, and you will have to tank miasma in the Black Monolith. Is unavoidable. And miasma sometimes it does 10 damage in. So one tick of miasma, then he's down to 50. So that just seems dangerous. We will have to try and figure out. I'm doing 70 HP on Rod. Usually I go for 80, and 80 is a lot on Archer. A lot. You don't need 80 on Archer for sure. So how about 70? I want to know. If 70 is not enough, maybe 75. In the late game you could get a lot of Fame armor, Fame light armor for your Archer, with maybe Unhope attachment, so they are very tanky late game. Last time I did 60 resolve on all of my front line. 60. And they all wear some kind of necklace. It increased their resolve by about 5 more. Plus the Bannerman with 150 is like 65 plus 15 is 80 resolve on all of my frontliner. Well, they really, I mean, I can feel it working in the Black Monolith fight. They don't get scared easily by the fear spell of the Ancient Priest. Of course they never break when enemy get close to them. Also, guys is no problem, but guys tend to not be a problem anymore in the late game. But Hexen is still a big problem. So I think 60 resolve is. I want resolve to fight against like enemy that attack resolve, right? But the guys, they are no problem already. I feel like Ancient Priest is also not a problem. Well, if we keep the formation tight and hold the banner, then 70 and 80 is still the same for just the Ancient Priest, kind of. So the only problem is Hexen. Well, 80 is still not enough for just Hexen, unfortunately. Your guys still get charmed, and if you get if you think you are, if you think Hexen can't charm you, then you move in aggressively, and even with like 10 to 15% to charm you with 80 resolve, they're still gonna wreck you. So I feel like we need a strategy to kill like Hexen, not just pumping resolve aimlessly. I have decided to stay at 50 for now, and I mean 10 start point is a lot to spend on anything. So if we don't spend it on resolve, we can spend it on something else like HP and defend, attack for sure, maybe even a little bit of range defense, but I don't feel the need for the range defense on my Battle Force frontliner. A lot of money. Well, I want to explore this part and this part. Well, a hot meal is what any man needs, but a hot meal with a couple of side and entree, well, there's something else entirely. Your purchases of diverse food has the many. What is this word? Gleefully showering down and feeling good about life. Nice. But I didn't buy them any luxurious food. I only bought them rice, and I take the food from the undead camp and raiders. Looks like they're having fun with some like roots and dry fruits, bread, rice, and some beer. Okay, they are pretty easily satisfied, I would say. There's no meat in there. No meat. They are surviving on like no protein right now. Beer is also wheat, right? So they are actually vegan right now. Huh. I want to take this camp down. Looks like undead to me. Could be goblin. No meat needed, only beer. Well, true. Really? Cactus, hello. Hi Cactus, welcome to the stream. Would you like to be a part of the company? We have a lot of good recruits. Orma, for example. Oscar Ironlung. Hi. How about a spot in the company? Who would you want to be? Frontliner or backliner? We got this guy. Really interesting. Well, okay, let me give you some options. Orma the Caravan Hand, level 11. Oscar Ironlung, melee hunter, a little bit low on melee skill. Mr. Carl is gonna be my 200 mace user, full damage build. So Big Heart has potential, very high HP battle forge guy. Oscar, right? Well, iron lungs and high defense and decent melee skill. He's gonna be good. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be good for sure. I just want a little bit more melee skill out of him. Hopefully he rolls well. I want to reach at least 85 if I can. I gave him gifted too. Hello, welcome to the company and welcome to the stream. So I lived in Germany for a while, but I actually don't know how they make beer. Is beer made out of like wheat? Wow, that's the same as bread. So I haven't even seen the wheat. What's the plant called? I don't know. Hopefully, yes. Well, 2 per level is still okay, but I would like him to reach 85 or something. At least 85. 90 is most of my frontline guy right now. Tiger and Kitapona and Orma is. I am lacking 1 great sword somewhere. No, I don't. I have 4 great sword right now. You're gonna be my next great sword user. I have another great sword in the backpack. Just need a little bit more level. Well, we do definitely want to back up to the high ground. Don't want to be swimming in the swamp. Oh no, 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 no. My fame shield 62%, so 2 more of those throwing spear is gonna be gone. And the dangerous thing is that you don't know if the brigand has the throwing spear in their backpack, but they can just switch to it and throw it instantly. And the fact that they can throw the throwing spear with 100% accuracy from anywhere, even uphill like crazy, you are never safe. I'm backing up with that. I want my shield alive. It's just a little bit lighter than a normal Kai shield with like maybe 50% more durability. 50% more durability. So it can eat 2 throwing spear and still have a decent chunk of left in it. But normal Kai shield takes 2 and it's gone. I don't like shield mastery at all. Oh, I don't like you being here. It gives you 25% bonus, right? 25% defense bonus. So on a Kai shield is like 5 defense. On a heater shield is 6 defense. And the shield like can't be broken, but it still costs you an entire perk. And if you don't give your guys shield mastery, they can more easily transition into some two-hander late game, like what I'm doing with Carl. Where is he? Like Carl the tank. He's been tanking very nicely and he doesn't even need shield mastery. Let's get out of here. I do want to build one very super tanky guy with even no melee skill. He just needs to tank. In some of the, I want to use him in the Black Monolith, so he can go and tank an entire top part of the map. So I'm gonna need a lot of melee defense, maybe 45 if possible, and then slap a fame shield on him. Hopefully 30 more defense. Wow, that's. And then what? And then also shield mastery, because why not? We want all the defense in the world, right? I want him to have high fatigue, high HP, battle forge for sure. Probably gonna be some adventurous noble or some hedge knight, some like no star hedge knight. Oh, I like his helmet a lot. That's 250. 250 helmet. Yes, I'm stopping you down, sir. No Pathfinder, we can't just cross the swamp that easily. Well, let's get used to it. We are not going Pathfinder this game. I mean this run. I don't think we need to put a net on him. Okay, actually, I want to pull him into the high ground so I can surround him better. Ha, tanky. Give me that helmet, come on. No. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. No helmet for me. Yeah, I didn't even touch that helmet. So it not dropping is just like, I don't know how I don't believe the loot system work on like durability. I didn't even touch that. 22 of them. We have a nice high ground over here. Let's see, one tier 3 mace. This guy has a coat of decay, coat of plate, but I'm not sure if I can stop him down with this many enemy around. I am trying to leave this open spot right here so our swordmen can creep down enemy faster. It's gonna like be a little bit annoying for my archer, but I think we should be fine. The undead are the they are the easiest enemy in the game, and my archers have very high melee skill. They can take care of whoever go here. I think I want to put this guy back here also. Put him here, but put the ornament back here. I wish they give the banner a little bit more damage. Well, maybe you can upgrade the banner one more time, because getting a build hook level damage is early game with only 2000 crowns is too strong. So maybe give us another ambition to upgrade the freaking banner to a build hook type kind of thing. Yeah, these two guys can attack this spot right there too. Tuck this guy in here so he can be a little bit safer. I like my formation a lot. We can stun any fallen hero that comes near me. So if not for this bush right there, each of my swordmen can cleave down 3 enemies. That's very efficient. If the battle went smoothly, then I will consider stabbing this guy down. Efficiency. Alright, took care of the 2 Naxxramas down here. 2 up there should not be a problem. Maybe we put one more Billman here so we can deal with the fallen hero easier. Okay. That's not even warbow. That's not even fame warbow. Wow. Our archer has so much more potential, but we just need to find them some better weapon. And by find, I don't mean buy. We do not buy anything except for fame things from the shops. We take them from enemies. And also we haven't fought any battle just yet. I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to kill him. Well, do I? I mean, I want to block the way of the fallen heroes, but just kill him, I guess. We have more than enough damage to deal with them. Well, this armor is already dented, so the chance of us getting it is, well, I would say a little bit lower. I just said that I don't believe in the theory that item drops on the item drop rate depends on how low the durability is, but it seems to make sense, but in reality it just doesn't seem like that. Sometimes a lot of times I mean, the problem is the durability seems so random. Sometimes enemy doesn't even swing at all and the weapon drops with like 18%. Sometimes we don't even get the drop, even though we didn't even touch it. Well, these armor, they sell for a lot of money, so if you are low on crowns, you could consider spending a little bit of time to stab them down. I just don't want my brain to melt just standing here for 5 minutes trying to stab him through the hitter shield. I mean, of course, if you destroy the armor completely, it will never drop. But sometimes if you don't, even when you don't touch them, they still don't drop. What is the logic behind that? I mean, once you get rich enough with full equipment, it doesn't even matter if it drop or not. But in the early game, every drop from Raider is valuable. And the run before this, I play as the X-Men. We missed like all the pikes and long axe. We got some hook blade, crappy hook blade, but all the pike and long axe, they just refuse to drop until day 60 or something. And as the result, we kind of get very behind on schedule, because backline pikes, they deal damage, a lot of damage. They have like 5% to hit the head, so sometimes you just one shot enemies, and most importantly 10% chance to hit with the pike. So they are super good weapon early game. And I mean, if you don't get them early, it hurts you so much, and most of the time you don't get that unlucky. If you don't get the first one to drop, then there's still a chance for a second one a few days later. But when you get unlucky for like so many times in a row, it actually hurts you. And if you ever get lucky and got a pike on day 3 or something, then it's just game over for the thugs and brigands out there. You can like steamroll them so hard that, like this run, I somehow steamrolled the brigand like crazy. We raided two mercenary company on day 20. We killed noble army on day 30 or something, and we got a bunch of loot. All because we find a lot of brigands and kill them. We got a lot of gear from them early on. I believe day 15 we were like full on brigand armor. That's how insane it is. Such a good start. Some free loot for me is coming. They're coming. Okay, good. What am I going? I was about to do something, but I forgot. Should I give Cactus a great sword now? I want to quit until I get Berserk level 9 maybe. Let's take care of these brigands. I kind of don't want to fight them together. It's gonna take a very long time. My company absolutely have a weakness against archer. They don't have any range defense. Well, they're gonna take some damage every fight. They have 4 archer. No big crossbow. In a few more levels, we should be able to use other bird as a crossbowman. Haha, no. The shield. It may look fine for now, but it's actually lost 1/3 of its durability already. Well, I mean, Battle Brother is a pretty unforgiving game. A lot of injustice is dealt to you, especially early game. Cause bubble to the head, and maybe sacrifice a bunch of brother to get something like a long axe early game, and it doesn't drop. But it does make like it does make some memorable some memorable moments. Maybe one run you just get so lucky and you feel so good, and you don't remember the run that it sucks anymore, because who wants to remember bad memories? So it does make more like, even if it's kind of a negative thing, it gives people more positive moments somehow. But I am just so conscious about everything that happens to me. I kind of remember all the injustice that are dealt to me. So somehow somehow I'm still enjoying the game. I mean, what? Am I a masochist or something? Let's go in and smash them. Like like this. I feel like I can break them just by standing next to them. Look at that, yes. And I mean, the Raiders, their stat don't change. They have the same resolve here as they have the same resolve at the 500s as they won. So I mean, at day 500 they gonna have like 3 leader buffing them up, but if you find them like this, they are still only gonna have like, I don't know, maybe 40 resolves. So at day 1 you already can use your body as a way of attacking their morale. Just get step next to them. Of course it's dangerous, but sometimes you can just see it coming like this. When they're already like breaking a little bit, just kill one more of them and they will just all panic and run away. Oh yeah, look at that. So that's why I kind of want to go to 12 people very fast. Maybe at day 10 or day, well, at least this would be day 15. After completing the friendly ambition, I would like to work on 12 guys immediately, because the sheer number of your brothers, 12 guys means 24 attack per turn. That's just statistic, mathematics. The sheer number is going to give you a lot of advantage, provided that you can like gear them. Of course, you need to have the gear for them. If you don't, if you send your guy in to fight in drags, they're gonna die like dogs. So it's gonna smash your morale. Don't do that. Just gear them up properly and use them wisely to acquire the gear early on. Once you get through the early game, once you get like 1 or 2 like starting companion to level 11, things just gonna be so much easier, more controllable for you. From there you can like enjoy the game in whichever way you like. It's an open game, do anything you want. Just by being strong you can run around the map and the loot just come to you like that. And before you even reach a town you already have a bunch of loot to sell. You need to repair them up to sell them for higher price. So the pickaxe, they are worth like 120. So I would say using a shield is just a better way of indicate the amount of money. I mean the price at towns. Ambush and disappearing villager. So I once did this quest and I was given shrats, but they say beasts of some sort are on the loose. So hopefully it's not shrats. If it's rat, this picture is kind of different. I can do that. This quest is kind of very easy to do, and a lot of money too compared to follow the track quest. But follow the track gives you more loot to sell. It's kind of like balanced out. I kinda Leonhard hut on the other day full of treasure, not far east of here. So it should be right there somewhere. So we have taken this town. Nice. I would like to keep this town because it has an armorer. I don't want to take too many towns from them because if they only have 2 towns, they cannot have the patrol quest anymore. I think so. Patrol quest is a way for you to gain fame items. In the late game we don't need to raid them anymore. We should be friends and just buy the fame item from them. So this faction only have they only have three towns. It would be bad for them to lose a town. I don't want that to happen. But gaining this town is good for us. We got an armorer here and a salt mine, so I can just buy them and sell them here for easy money. So also we should join the war soon. Maybe we stay here for a few days, find some recruits, sell some items, sell the loot, find some good recruits, hopefully take a caravan quest up there for a chance to get a fame item. In this fight I would like Cactus to use a great sword because the great sword is just amazing against the wolves. 5 great sword, okay. We should stick close together. Alright, let's do this. What is going on here? Excuse me. Oh, what? So they are actually raiders. Huh. Wow. I didn't notice the footprint changes to human. Well, against raider. I think you should go back to Kid opponent is it's level 10 now. I would like my shield back. Let's put this flame shield away for now. We don't want it to get smashed. Okay, give you a sword. I have a noble sword somewhere, don't I? No, I don't. Yeah, exactly. They drop armor, but we are so far into the campaign we don't even need their armor anymore. Oh wow, their armor sell for a lot of money though. Oh, they don't have archer. We're gonna smash them hard. So actually I should have used the great sword on cactus, because with our archer just 200 can easily smash these guys. Let's see, we are all confident. We have like 50 resolve. Let's see if they can break me with like all these die wolves. If I get surrounded by 3 guys, it is like minus 15, right? So let's teach them why they should use marksman. Okay. That's why you wear helmet, guys. That's why you wear helmet, always. If you ever get into battle, you always wear a helmet. A 113 fatigue, 3 star, 55 melee, 2 star, 70 HP, 5 defense farming. Yeah, wow, that's good, right? That's gonna mean 85 melee late game without a gifted. I think you should, yeah. I like to give gifted to like low-born background. The 5 defense is gonna be worrisome because with our star it's hard to make him. With our star in defense, it's hard to become a two-hander. And you should the resolve too. Farmhand is famous, notorious for low resolve. But the combination of high fatigue and high melee attack is always so useful. And his HP is already accounted for. 70 is high already. High fatigue and high melee defense can do anything you want. That's such a nice find. I think 5 defense is kind of maximum roll for farmhands too. Let me see. I don't know if I want to give the bannerman killing frenzy. Oh, I should have split here, damn it. Oh, I can split here though. Some of the sound effect in this game is pretty amazing. I chop his head off and I still hear the blood gushing out of his neck and hear him gobbling some blood in his lungs. Something. I want to see the total amount of enemy killed by the company. I wish they can add that. Or that is just too disturbing for people to see. Like, let's see. Let's take some simple calculation. My main team here, not counting the one who died. Otmar killed 160, he killed 85, he killed 125, 30 kill on Cactus, 200 kill on I Saw the Butcher, 76 on Tiger the Head Knight. So Weak Heart just joined the company. Saw Rips killed 118 people, Rambert 57, Rod killed 137. Waram the Bannerman killed 77. That is, I don't know, kind of close to 1,000. I'm not doing math right now, but it seems to me that we kill a lot of people in only 91 days. That is a little bit disturbing if you think about it. I'm not doing this. Okay, this is something raiding party for to make a massive house heading. This is I don't know. Let's see. House heading is the yellow one. Okay. I can raid them pretty easily. Well, it's actually not easy because all the locations are gonna be pretty heavily defended. Sometimes they are defended by like mercenaries. It's good to find mercenaries too because they have the war bow. I want to visit all the trade towns first. If I find a caravan quest, I will do it. If I don't, then I will take this quest and raid the yellow house. Can I buy some tools here? They are rated, so I don't think it's gonna be cheap. Yeah. We can repair a lot of stuff. Most of them are being repaired right now. Okay. Tiger is level 11. Hello. 82 is fine. 82 is fine, really. Red Sword only need 82. I mean, Red Sword needs like 80 is good enough. 90 is like more than enough already, as we can see. We just want fatigue now. His resolve is a little bit off, but with the necklace we can get to 50 already. So what am I giving you? rich advantage, and let's go with Executioner. Executioner gonna murder the yeah, Executioner will be able to like destroy the noble army. One wound on them and another hit is like death. Okay, but my Bannerman is also level 11. I have one perk for him. What should I take? Let's see about this. I don't need any of those up here. I think back and beyond is a little bit of a waste. 2 more back slot for a perk. Considering you can't throw 2 net per turn, you can't throw 2 like poison per turn, even with quick hands. They cost 5 AP to throw something. So what next? Anticipation seems reasonable, because if all my archers with nimble has anticipation, all my front line is battle forge, then enemy is gonna shoot him down like crazy. So if not anticipation, then maybe indomitable, which we shouldn't have to use it. Not gonna tank anything. We will already rotate him in so he can get someone out, and then that's it. He doesn't have to tank anything for long. Well, then Killing Frenzy is okay. It will increase his damage a little bit. Well, Backstabber is another way to go. Gonna be a lot of bonus attack for him. But the pack is it has already has plus 10% chance to hit. Plus he's gonna be confident a lot. I don't think I need more. 70 is enough for a pike already. Let's go with anticipation. This is like my standard build, except on someone very good I don't go with gifted. If someone is very good, then maybe I can use Killing Frenzy if he has a lot of melee skill. We can quick hand into build hook on most fight for more damage, right? Yeah, exactly. Sorips, more attack, more fatigue. Nice. Cervicard is still, I don't know what to build with him. I think I will go for a hammer, but I need to know if he can get to high enough melee defense. I would like at least 35 for a hammer guy. Okay. No one to hire here. What is this quest? Follow the tracks. It's waste of time and money. This is very super cheap. We can buy some food. I don't think I need to buy these tools because they are kind of expensive. Eisenstein has much cheaper tools. Trading caravan from Grafenhafen. Oh, they have Hexen. Escort caravan to Hillstadt. Well, Hillstadt does has armor. I'm not sure. It's kind of long way to go, but I suppose I can do it. It's gonna take me 1 day only. And a chance for a nice fame armor. I can't really afford the fame armor though. Okay, I think we will do this. Let's see how well we are doing against Hexen right now. I want to see how strong we are. So in this fight, I'm going to bring only 11 boys, because this is my strategy is to do this. These two guys gonna tank all the charms, and so my archers, I want to snipe them down with the archer. You can use a crossbow if you want to. Yeah, we should give the build hook to my backline. I mean, the great sword guy now, because they can help deal with some maybe some wolves and some spider that come in close, and they can deal with it. Having a mace guy here is nice. Tiger. Maybe I just give like some of my guy the mace so I can be safe. But some of them I want to give weapons so we can deal with. They might have unholds and stuff. And if they attack me at night, it's gonna be terrible. Give you a mace too. Also nets. Yeah, I don't have to take this, but I want to take it to just test it out, how strong they are. How strong we are against them. Okay, I definitely need a better helmet for you. So we have another bill hook. Alright, let's stay around here. We can't go too far or we will fail the quest. Please don't attack me at night. I need my archers to work. Please. No, why do we... Okay, I do have my I do have an archer with like the helmet. Ah, looks like 2 Hexen in. And she can't actually hit my backline. Well, I need to bike very far away from them. What did she just said? Well, we just need to take care of these things, and then I will just use Ice to go in there and smash the Hexen. I want to back away too, but I don't. Yeah, I need to figure out what their range are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So seems like they can shoot at this guy, just like an archer. My archer is reaching the level of range skill that can kill enemy at night now. Well, this is my way of fighting the Hexen. Oh no, seems very hard for me. Are they gonna be able to? Well, do I want to do this? I think so. I don't want to take too much time on the first few turns. Aha, good. They're moving up, so my backline can help out a little bit. That's good. She can now shoot at my backline though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of annoying. Okay. I saw he's doing fine. I can actually shoot her down, but I need to kill this one first. Okay, you don't even have a bill hook. Ah, that's not good for me. Oh no. Okay, so Well, we have to hope for the best. If I don't kill her right now, she might charm someone next turn here. It's very dangerous. Okay, we can actually... What? We can aim shot at her. It's not gonna kill her. Unless we can get a very lucky headshot, but with this bow I don't think it's possible. Let's get away with... The less people I have here, the better. The brigand is kind of taken care of already. I can go here and smash him. I should. I can put car heal. I don't know if shield was... No, shield was not gonna do anything. So maybe I just stay close to... No. I need to stay as far away as people. Yeah, far away from everyone. I feel like I just I just gave her a free charm. Yeah, that's not good. Good. That bone plating took a very big hit. Okay, look at this. Stop. I knew that I was getting Kit upon in a bad spot. Need to get people away from him. He's gonna go here, but he can't attack because he has a great sword. If I can kill this brigand right there. Oh no, Rambert, yeah, footwork away, please. Get out. Get out, everyone. I can't even attack, damn. Well, if Carl is charmed, it's not too bad because he is very low damage weapon. And I don't like leaving these, yeah. I saw he's now fatigued, so he's gonna have a hard time dealing with all these raiders. I would like Carl to stay here and tank, I mean to help out a little bit more. That's nimble for you. Nimble can't do much. I'm surprised how weak nimble is. Once the armor is gone, your guys just like die like so easily. I think it's time for Wararm to get out too. And I want to hit him because he can attack Wararm. And I shouldn't back away so far with my archer. I should stay within the range. I mean, she can't reach me for sure, but I can kill this guy. Also, Wararm only has 5 defense. That's the problem. Well, luckily he hit me in the head, so the armor took most of the hit. Let's get out with both of you. Let Iso take care of the rest. I do want to recover here, but if I can kill this guy, I should. Hopefully my archer can help out next turn. Yeah, I was so scared with my backline. If we don't kill this pickaxe guy, I mean war pick guy, he will eventually be able to walk through Iso. I can poke him. Good. This is such a... It's so easy, but it's so hard. And I don't know a better way to do this. Only 2 Hexens and a bunch of crappy raiders, and... I mean, we are doing fine in my standard, but I think that there must be a better way to do this. How much melee defense do your nimble guys have? Well, if they have, if they use shield, then you don't need that much. Maybe 15 is enough. 10 is also enough. If your nimble guys is like a kind of mid guy, you don't care about them, then it doesn't matter that much. With a shield, you kind of don't need melee defense anymore. But if you plan to do 200 nimble guy, just see that my bannerman took like 2 hits from a pike, and he's like this. So make sure they have as much melee defense as possible. Maybe use a great sword on them. That can give you more reach advantage. I have 5 melee defense on drum, but that's why this thing is happening. I can afford to go with 25 melee defense on my Battle Force guy because I know that they can take damage. But Nimble guy, I'm not sure. Nimble is very hard. You need to tank a lot of damage, and Nimble can't tank. Look at this. Well, I have a 3-star on HP guy, 3-star HP, that I am just refusing to go with Nimble with him. I'm gonna build him as a low fatigue Battle Force rather with high HP. I will not go with Nimble because 3-star HP Nimble doesn't even work. That is the Nimble just that bad on frontliners. They tank so much damage, and Nimble... Yes, exactly. I think Nimble should have a ton of melee defense. And also, this is the Nimble problem. You have to have a shield. If you don't have a shield, even with 40 melee defense, Archer will still shoot you down like pin cushion. I swear they target 200 Nimble like crazy because they are really squishy. The arrow just shred through armor, the light armor, like easily. And then once their armor is gone, every arrow is gonna hurt, if not an injury. And then he's just out of the fight. What are you doing, really? With a 200 Nimble guy? I don't know. I can't build a 200 Nimble guy. It doesn't work. I tried like two runs. I tried. But this time we are doing insanely well, with just simply even 60 fatigue front, but I mean 60 fatigue Battle Forge. I'm not going back to Nimble anymore. I'm happy with what I have now. So if it's a mid guy, just get Nimble so he can be tankier. and give him a shield. And that's it. Nimble can't be two-hander unless you give them like anticipation in 10 melee, in 10 range defense at least, and like 35 melee defense. Then he might become a two-hander. Well, I saw is still performing. Okay, the brigand is running. Now only 2 Hexen remains. Oh no. Haha, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. You kind of have to get away from ISO now. At least now the fight is done. I mean, get away from Rod. Hi boys. This guy is the one without nimble and anything. We need to tuck him away. I have gotten my archer charm and like shoot down one of my guy before. With like master workbow, they deal insane amount of damage. I prefer one-hand nimble because they are crazy tanky. Yes, with a shield. With a shield, and it works. One-hand nimble with a shield it works. But yeah. And nimble is very easy to build too. You don't even need armor. Ah, boys. So he is charming someone right now, this guy. Let's get in here and smash her. We got an apple. An apple is not the best. I want the lock of hairs. Lock of hair can craft me a night owl potion. Apple is the worst. Apple doesn't craft anything useful. But it's good to have one in the inventory to indicate the price of towns, because they cost exactly 1,000. Okay, I need to get away with you too. So now, once she drops the curse, then I will smash her to bits. Yeah, I just realized that my bannerman, he has 5 melee defense. So kind of trying to rotate him, to use him to rotate someone out of the fight is gonna be dangerous. And he's right now he's the only one with rotate in my company. Aha! 2 apples, damn it. And I brought 11 guys because I can only have 2 guys in the front, my bannerman and my guys with the undead trophy. The backline can't fit 12 guys, and I don't think you even need 12 guys for fight like this. Okay, we are full of loot. Poor fool. Nice. Good. So I think I am pretty happy with that I took them down quite easily. But still, I hate that strategy. I hate to have like play with like only 2 people. I don't know how to do it otherwise though. So some way not far west of Eisenstein, there's something here. Okay, let's buy ourselves some tools. Cheap one, yes, so cheap. Let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I have something fame here? I love fame bow. I love fame war bow. They push the archer to an entire level. One shot marksman, 2 shot raiders, 2 shot billmen, 2 shot arbalesters, 1 shot goblins. It's just so much better. And the war bow here is so cheap. If I want to, I just purchase 2 of them, and then my archer is OP now. But I want to rip them from the hand of dead enemies. So my bow is now level 11. Very low resolve, but I don't need resolve on my backliners. I have two perks. I think I want Killing Frenzy because it allows me to one-shot goblins more. Berserk doesn't synergize that well versus with archer. With crossbow. But it kind of it lets your guy reposition a little bit more. I don't think I have to use a perk for that. So let's go with Killing Frenzy. Well, Headhunter is nice. Sometimes you one-shot enemy, but a little bit chancy. You can kind of shoot if you shoot 3 guys and don't headshot them. You can change target to a full HP guy with like low helmet and headshot him and kill him instead. It's fun to play with, but I'm trying to build like the very late game company. So Executioner, I'm not sure about Executioner on crossbowmen. They deal a lot of damage already, so they will always injure enemy. It can finish enemy off, but well, so he is also a billman, right? Executioner is gonna benefit from. Executioner will the bill hook will benefit from Executioner when we kill Liberators, but he kind of have very low melee skill. Okay, I think I know the perk for him, Backstabber, right? He has very low melee skill, so let's use Backstabber on him and see how good it is. Yeah, I'm trying a lot of things. That's good. I like this. I like that Backstabber on him. Liberators is gonna definitely use Executioner though, because he has insanely high melee skill. On him is like the crossbow is like the secondary weapon, and the main weapon should be the bill hook. Well, I don't know which stat to give him, because let's go with the high HP on you, because you are going to use melee a little bit more. I might even build him as a Battleforge guy. Okay, he is strong. Well, he don't have any star in here. Now let's see. He has high HP too, so, and he's fine as a nimble guy. We don't have to Battleforge the backline. Perk, footwork, or quick hands? Quick hands. Well, quick hands should. I'm not using him as a crossbowman right now. 58 is kind of low. Let's go with Next level is gonna be nimble for sure, so if I take footwork, I will not have quick hand until level 8, and if I pick quick hand, I will not have footwork until level 8. I want him to leave, so just give him footwork so I don't kill him off. Just be safe. Late game you don't have to do much. Your other guys will perform for him. So just keep him safe and level him up. Don't have to do anything that stupid. He 6 build hook in the back. Soon to be 5 great sword at the front. He's now okay, very close to level 9. I will do this quest. Let's see. Hopefully the while supply buff can give me some cheap item or something, and sell item for more money. I'm wasting a little bit of time doing quests down here. We will have plenty of battles to fight, and we don't need the loot anymore. Some brigand is trying to chase me down. We should repair all these. Well supplied. Could be a fame armor. Hello. Let's check out the marketplace. It's very cheap now. Okay, the dice in the trade town is rarely very cheap like this. Let's buy them. Tools are cheap also. Let's buy it. Let's see about the price. 15. Okay, so the well supply makes you unable to sell loot. Okay, good to know. Recruit, let's check them out. No sell sword here. I could buy a monk. Wow, this guy is a cheap monk. Normally they are at 6, so let's buy this guy at 5. I have a cultist, and well, I don't need the cultist to take the resolve away from the monk, but I plan to have more H9 soon. Let's buy this guy, he's cheap. 5 crowns per day. No, it's not him. Well, he's the worst monk ever. He's just gonna stay here, carry some of my loot for me. Check out some of the quests. Let's see. Follow the track is not worth doing anymore. Deliver cargo to Dornan. Well, I don't want to go to Dornan. I want to go to Gravenhaven.